Three. We are live. Welcome back to the Chit-Chat Show, where the chat decides where we go. Today we got Uncle Kevin on the show from Wheatland, Wyoming. What the heck have you been up to lately, Uncle Kevin? Tell us. Tell the folks what you've been up to lately.
Well, I'm checking my hat size right now.
Yeah.
I bought it new, and then my friend is the only one that's worn it. I've had it for over a year. And I never wear a hat, but just to get off from the get go, just from the get go, I actually
here. I'll wear mine too.
Oh wow! I didn't know, Max.
Even there you go.
Nephew,
yeah, it says passionate about maximizing shareholder value.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's not a MAGA hat exactly, but it is in its own way. Yeah, it's sending a message. And look at the stock market, brother. Hey, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I told my guy the other day. I said, "Hey, we're too conservative." I think I said, "Step it up." He goes, "I'll do whatever you want." I said, figure it out. It's just wild. The money is everywhere.
Bradley Bates says OMG. Do you know what OMG means? You never heard what OMG means.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I use it all the time. I don't consider that using God's name in vain. It's actually better, right? My dad used to say, "God damn it,"
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uncle Kevin is just having a good old time with his hat and his pipe and his drinky winky.
Oh, you just can't beat it. As a retired man, I don't rub it in, but it's worth every penny. After you retire, you're going to be so happy you worked that hard. You might bitch today, but you're going to be really happy later on, man.
Yeah.
Invest your money, and you'll be happy.
So you weren't happy when you were working at the power plant over there in Wheatland?
Well, I heard a big story yesterday, and a co-worker, I've been out of there for 8 years, and anyway, yeah, he's like about to blow a stack over there, and I know what he's talking about. He's a good friend. We don't talk a whole lot, but he's a truth there. I mean, it comes from his heart. He's got a lot of emotion. He's got an important position, and he's got to deal with these people who are fighting him, and it was sad. And he's got to get out. I said, "You only got 3 years, dude." Well, everything's paid off, so we went into that. You do not need you need less than most people think, actually, and don't be scared. You can retire. I did it, and I wasn't.
I'm ready to retire right now.
Mm-hmm. And you could. Well, I don't doubt you could. Hell no. You're a different breed over there, brother. You're the same, some of the same DNA, but you lucky dog.
Some say the same DNA, yeah.
You're a lucky man.
Well, Uncle Kevin is my mom's brother, and he moved from. Where'd you move from? Virginia to Wheatland, and then you've been in Wheatland for all these years.
Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Wheatland at 18 over here, and I've been here ever since. So that would be let's see, what was that, 50, 60?
50-something years. 45 years.
47, I think.
47 years.
Yeah. So I don't like wearing hats. I just don't. I just did that for comedy, and I mean it. I think we're on the right track.
Yeah. When I'm elected president, we'll be on the right track, right?
Anyone can. I told Dylan one time, my son, that you could run for president. He's like 15 or 16. He's giving me these deer in the headlight looks, and I was just trying to tell him, You could. He could. Just, you know, you if you got a good line of BS, especially. But
I
Dylan
do
don't
have
have
a good line of BS.
that. You do. A lawyer has to. You know that.
Oh, Josh says, Josh, who you saw on the show last night, says my dad wears a hat like that, and he's still lovable. Like I think that regardless of everybody's political views, like politics should not break up families. Like, don't you agree, Uncle Kevin? Like, politics should not cause family strife.
No, but you know what? Human nature, and that's just from probably ever since the day we were created, man. And it's probably always been that tribal. That's politics. For instance, Indian and tribal stuff, caveman. You bet they ever since the beginning, politics is a good. It ain't. You can't get away from it. In the wars, and the money it costs, and it's crazy. This is so interesting to me these days because I'm retired. I got time. The news is like my number one fucking show.
Oh man,
I know, man. And people go, Jimmy, go, well, excuse me, my partner. She go, don't you get tired of this news?
yeah. Don't you though? Don't you get tired of it sometimes, or no?
Dude, it's drama 24/7. It's like watching let's see what the drama is today. It's like a soap opera. Honestly. Yeah. And the way people act these days, they pushed me away from society. I'm getting close to being a recluse. I hate to say it, but hey, I've been saying it for 15 years that this country's been dumbing down and no one listened. And we have dumbed down.
No one listens to Uncle Kevin, guys. Come on. Like, everybody needs to listen a little bit, even just a little bit to Uncle Kevin. Maybe not all the way. Like,
oh, no, I agree to disagree. Look, I've got half my friends are Democrats and lefties, and the other half are, Republicans. But we all agree to disagree most of the time. I've lost.
We got Earwig Spectre in the house. That's a great man right there.
What's that? What is
David Boyden? His name. He goes by Earwig Spectre. He plays insect music. I don't know if you listen to insect music too much.
Never heard of it. What the hell is that?
It's like trilobites and crickets and grasshoppers. Just the sounds, and he kind of makes those noises. It's an interesting genre.
Let me stay on the same subject. This is funny. My partner, she tells me the birds are chirping. We're out there and on the deck, and they're chirping, and they're noisy. And I go, and she goes, "Damn it, shut up!" She yells.
She doesn't like insect music.
I go, you don't. Well, birds, for Christ's sake. And I go, you don't like birds chirping and then happy? They're over there screwing in the trees. They're happy. No.
Yeah.
She screamed, "Shut up!" You know what I did? I was out there after she left, and I filmed videoed 3 videos of birds chirping in this morning. Same
you
thing.
Trolled her.
I go, Jimmy. I said, get used to it. And she's getting ready to head to the Philippines, and it's like, what does it sound like over there in the jungle? Well, a lot of birds and a lot of monkeys, and they raise hell. She grew up around, and she thought, hell no, they're singing, man, they're happy. I want to talk about positive things today with you.
Let me talk about a positive thing, like the love you've got for your partner. Like, you got so much love for her that you actually told me that that you now view her children as your children. To me, that's amazing. Like, that's you stepping up, and because you raised them, right?
Right. They were 2 and 3 when we got together.
That's amazing to me that you already had grown kids, didn't you? Like, Dylan and Kai were already grown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We were divorced, and then the kids were when that happened all out on their own. Yeah. So they were in college and this and that, and then anyhow, but then it's just step 2 of my life. God keeps me here for some reason.
I know you've had a
Nephew,
lot of you've had a
I
lot
know
of brushes with near death
whether
experience.
whether it's my stupidity, but car wrecks. Um, I'm surprised I haven't been struck by lightning yet. A couple guys at work got struck by lightning, and that ain't fun. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't, God, I think wants me here for some reason. And
No, it's
step
because you've
two
got
of
a
my
good
life,
heart. You've got a big
yeah,
heart, Uncle Kevin.
we've got to have that, man. And step two was, excuse me, my partner and her kids,
Yeah,
yeah. And she'll
yeah,
never forget, the trips to Texas. She loves you guys. And,
yeah,
we're like, whether no one else wants to accept it or not, you guys are more her family than the ones over here. Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty sad. That's pretty sad.
No, but like
But
I think
we
family is
don't.
how you define it. Family is not like
True.
biological.
And friends could be family.
Friends can be
You-
friends can definitely be
Right,
family. Yeah.
right. But we want to, let's stay positive. Okay. Let's not go there, over there. That's too
Yeah.
much history. And people don't realize it's history, and all that. They got to, do you remember? Da da da. We don't even want to go there, Max. My favorite nephew.
Yeah, I love being your favorite nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Shelby said that
This,
she's gonna marry Laura in Greece. I don't know if Greece has gay marriage yet. I don't think so. But one of you is already married, so that's a big problem too. You could probably get married in Utah. If you guys want to get married, go ahead and go to Utah.
I don't understand the purpose of marriage nowadays, but yeah, honestly, there's nothing.
Hey,
There's
you
nothing.
told me
There's
that
nothing
you
sacred.
proposed. You told me you proposed like 3 or 4
Well,
times, didn't you?
after three times, Max, I gave up. But she's right. If you do that, it's gonna put a big anchor, a mumble jumbo on Social Security and all that. With her, I understood it fully, man. Stick with what you got. She was. If you get remarried, yeah, it could be a wrench in the works. But
Yeah,
marriage, though, no, dude, I got married in a courthouse. It was
yeah.
$30. Yeah, so
Tell
I
us
don't.
tell us about what tell us about the things that you're most proud of in your life. Or just any things that you're very proud of.
It's my work ethic and paying the
Yeah.
bills,
Yeah.
providing, and that's what the ex said. She says, "You are a great provider." Well, thank you, and I was,
Yeah.
but you think there'd be more to that? oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I paid your bills. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Let's
So
stay positive. We're
what's
starting to
another
drift
positive,
again.
like a big like positive thing in your life that you're either proud of or that you think is like a positive thing in your life going on right now?
The work ethic. You go back to being a supervisor, and you got over up to 60 or more people under your supervision, and
Yeah.
keep them all safe. Keep them all safe in a dangerous industrial area like a power plant. There's explosions, and I had to go on several. I watched several die and
Oh,
get burned up.
Jesus. I
And
didn't know that. Wow, you didn't tell me about that part, that you watched
very, very,
you had to watch people die at the power plant?
yes, sir.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Were these your, like were you close with any of them?
yeah. One of them
Oh,
was the guy. Listen, he was about to retire, right? I went down to lunchroom, and it's another area, Courtyard, and we're talking the night before, and he goes, Kevin, I got one more night shift to do, and I'm retired. Hey, man, it was so unreal. It was
no
surreal
way that
because
that actually happened. No way.
the next night, his last night shift, and he's on
Oh,
it's called a big grizzly, and they dump the coal cars into this big grizzly, and after the coal train dumps and it's all done, they go down, they got a shovel on the grizzly. So we're on nights, and I wasn't out there yet to talk to him on his last shift or last one, and anyhow, here goes the alarm, boom, it goes off, and oh my god, and that's there. And I went down there.
Oh,
He had a huge heart attack, and the guys were already giving him CPR and mouth to mouth, and he just didn't come back. And that's our crew,
jeez.
dude. I saw it twice. Before as a supervisor, another man, he was a supervisor. He had to, revive a guy. His lips turned blue right in front of my eyes. He died right there. He was a contractor. And then the other guys, a dust collector blew up, and they got like burns, their whole arms, and they're young. All right, they're only in their 20s and 30s. They got scars for life, and that was on
Oh,
my watch. I'm
oh,
responsible on day shift. You got to realize there's 300 people out there. And when they called me a rescue commander, that was scary stuff, dude. I've
yeah.
never said I was a rescue commander or a fireman or a EMT. And what happens, you take that job, all of a sudden you are. I didn't get any of that training. Once a year, CPR.
Oh,
It's like lawsuits all over the place.
yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Either they sue you or, you're going to need to sue them.
Yeah, it's one way or the other.
It is. You got a good
Well,
job, brother.
you would say then, to not wait to start living. Some people wait till retirement to start living. You would say no, like you start living even when you're working.
Yeah. And, and don't get me wrong, because I was willing to give life and for that place. I was talking to a guy just yesterday, and he's still out there, and I always admired him. Anyway, he hates it. He hates it. Every day he goes to work. He hates the people, but he's a supervisor, and he has a duty to get over himself, pull yourself up, pull your big boy pants up, because those people depend on you. And I told
Yeah.
him flat. I told him flat out. It's true. He's got a responsibility. When he signed up and went to that supervision job, you take the lumps. You got to take the lumps, but you stay positive. People can get killed out there. I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's crazy. All right,
Mm-hmm.
chat. If you guys have questions for Uncle Kevin, put them in. Uncle Kevin lived a long and colorful life, and he's got about 38 more years to go. I would say maybe 40 years to go.
Oh.
You're living till 110. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man. Thank you. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Hopefully, after you die, hopefully you're still alive. Your soul and people remember you. That's all you can ask
Yeah.
for. In
People
good
remember
ways.
you.
Yeah, in good ways.
Yeah, and you and I talk about that. We talk about your good friend Thurston, who is my grandpa, my best friend.
Right.
And what's a story about him that you can tell the chat about you hanging seeing Thurston? What about the grill story?
I know. You guys came up only once, and it was this episode. And I think a lot of that, Max, got filmed. I don't know where those
Yeah.
VHS tapes are. I bet Tammy's got your mom's got them. But
Yeah.
anyway, it was the trip of the deal. You guys are still youngins, and anyway, we're cooking out. My grill is not satisfactory to your dad. And anyway, it ain't satisfactory. And he's over there, and your dad, Grandpa Thurston, he's over there he's laughing his ass off because, your dad's like scrubbing on it. And he's going, hey, look at him. He's laughing and telling me, that's just taking the flavor away. What's he doing over there? And,
He said, "Stop doing that," right?
yeah. Right when they arrived, all you guys, you're in hillbilly country, right? You want to call it in quotes hillbilly country. And it ain't nothing like Fort Worth. You know that.
Yeah.
And then you remember we went up the mountain and we went to that lake or something.
Yeah, we went fishing.
And the flies and the mosquitoes, something just ate us up, man. We were like their dinner. And
Yeah.
that was not fun. And hey, I don't blame any of you not want to come back. You know, people leave here in droves. You know, all the
No,
kids.
Wyoming's beautiful. Look, even Kanye West decided to move there.
Well, dude, I know. We just you know, we were talking about it, and like my partner and I was like, you know, we're gonna have to make a decision if we're gonna stay together. I mean, you know, the kids are starting to graduate. A couple 3 years when they're gone, everything changes. You know, so we were talking about that. But she
Yeah.
says Wyoming's okay. You just got to be in the right part of Wyoming, and it's true. And you got
What?
to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's
Lori just
beautiful.
asked. Lori just asked, "What's your favorite Mac story?" It's the one about my glasses, right? About.
Oh, when we were on a road trip, you know, vacationing, and Max, I think you were like 5 or 6 years old, and
Yeah.
we're in the hotel grass, taking a break, getting ready to, you know, check in the hotel, and we're all standing in the yard. It's almost dark, and somehow we got you guys were acting up, you know, raising hell, and everyone's nerves is on edge, and anyhow, boom. Your mom just slapped you across, knocked your glasses out in the grass, and you're looking at her, and you're like, and I felt so sorry for you, bro. I did, and I go, ugh. I saw my other. No, we ain't going to go into that. We're going to positive territory. Okay,
All right.
done.
Positive territory.
Yeah.
All right. What's a
Don't make me
positive
check out.
story you remember about me? What's a positive story?
How never know what you're going to say. You got a motor
No.
mouth. The motor mouth you have. It's anybody's. And then you got your brothers. Oh God! And you got Troy. You know, and the black sheep. And then he don't have to work for a living for some reason. And then, hey,
Yeah.
wait a minute! Don't get me started. Stop it.
No.
Shut up,
But
Max.
what's a story like? Okay, I remember when you came here to Texas. My little brother kept calling you Uncle K, Uncle K, Uncle K, and then when you left with Aunt K, who's not related to you, she's on the other side, on my dad's side because you're on my mom's side. Troy would call her Uncle K in remembrance of you visiting us. He would just say Uncle K, Uncle K. So
Oh really?
for several months, like she was Uncle K and you were Uncle K.
Yeah, I love you guys. You know, and I talk to Kate just, you know, via text and stuff, but I love it. You know, it's, you know, so go. It's just as nice as old fashioned question you could think of. How's the weather? What's, you know, it's simple, and you know, then we're done. We like to go back and forth on football. You know, football season. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a big fan of the Broncos, who your quarterback's missing part of his leg. So I mean, you guys are gonna do like,
Oh,
oh my gosh.
I ain't a fan of any of them. I used to be. No.
You don't have a
What do you mean?
college team of choice, do you? Because fun fact, Uncle Kevin didn't even graduate high school and still had all this success.
Yeah, I mean, you know, people give it to them. They were gifted. The Rolling Stones. You talk music and the gifts that
Yeah.
that God gave them. That's got to be a higher power, man. You know,
Yeah, I think that's gotta be a higher power,
and
yeah.
you have to. I respect it. You know, when I took Eric and I went to the Rolling Stones a couple years ago, and anyhow, $1,500.
Woo!
Like a bucket list. But I saw them, you know, over the years 3 or 4 times.
You wanna go to the Outlaws cruise, don't you?
I do. That's on my. But does
That's on your
anyone out
bucket
there?
list, the
Anyone
Outlaw
out there
cruise.
ever been on the Outlaw Cruise? It
Yeah, has
sounds like
anybody here been on the Outlaw cruise? Tell us if you've been on listen to some outlaw music while cruising.
I want to hear how that works. Yeah, because you know, evidently you got your just like a cruise, your buffets, and then all the musicians go to the bars and they got shows all day long. I mean, it sounds like in gambling. It sounds like one hell of a fun time, Max. You and I should go.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be fun.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can play, we can record a stream from there. You know, you know how I got to record my streams,
Yeah.
my shows.
Well, how many followers you? Let me see. How many
How
followers
many
you got?
followers do I have?
Yeah.
On LinkedIn, like 13,000, I think.
That's good. Hell yeah. How about
But
on like right now? Is this LinkedIn or what is
yeah,
this?
this is everywhere. How many people are
Oh,
watching this right now? There's about
yeah.
20 people across all the platforms watching this, just 20.
Oh, okay.
But there'll be more coming in after. There's more people that watch what's called the VOD. That's just the video after the show.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some very cool people. There's Shelly, Shelby, Jimmy, Laura, Lori. There's a lot of people with similar names.
Well, how's Shelby doing tonight?
Shelby, how you doing? She said that she's she's a lecturer, a lyricist, and that she can spit bars like a rapper. So
Life is good.
yeah, life is good. Yeah, life is good. What's another way that life is good, Uncle Kevin?
Well, one time, it's only been a few years ago, but I got a new, bed delivered. I'm watching these guys set it all up. It's one of
Yeah.
those automated beds, and somehow we got in a conversation about what we have now, and I go, these guys are a lot younger than I am, but I remember when I didn't have cell phones, dude. I remember when we didn't have Wi-Fi, you name it, computers. Oh, wow, what we have in life today. And I just want to inspire those guys, and say, look, dude, you're lucky. You're both. I don't think that we're listening. You know how lucky you are. And then the freebies these days and the fraud, we could go on a lot of subjects there. But all I'm saying, I like to think they might not listen to me, but I'll tell them they're very, very lucky people. And don't be a sad sack. Antidepressants and all the shit people take, all the stuff we do, the drugs, the alcohol to feel better. What is going on? We shouldn't need any of those. Because I know from experience, look around, man. We got a lot going, and it's only going to get better. You look at the stock market, you look at AI. I don't know. AI might be a problem. Who knows? But like, give it a chance, and all of it that's coming up, and people living on the moon now, maybe
Wait,
coming up.
people live on the moon?
They're starting a base on the moon, and
Oh, that's dope.
I know. And all right, yeah, Max, who are they crazy? But it is what it is. Live on the moon? Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, I know. Shit. Life is interesting now. There's there's so much stuff, and people go vote. That's what scares me. And they don't know who they're voting for. They don't do their homework. Watch Newsmax. Watch Newsmax. Wow, even your name's in that. Newsmax.
My name's in that. It's a
Yes,
great
sir.
news station. My name's in it.
I love that channel. And
I
I'm
like to watch Newsmax for 12 hours of the day just to get a little bit, and then CNN for 12 hours of the day. Just to get a little bit of each side.
Get a little. Oh my God! I don't know. My mind ain't that good. I couldn't handle that. I'd probably go insane. I stick with Newsmax.
Well, the three siblings, you're on one side, and then another one's on the other side, and one of them doesn't care about politics. So it's funny how that works. That you guys all come from the same branch, and then you just have three different views politically.
You think about it, the whole country is divided, and we have gotten divided in the last. I don't know. You could say it just started a long time ago, maybe even 50 years ago. But we're divided, and same as families. Hey, we're only going to be we're mortal. We're all mortals.
Yeah, we're all mortals.
Family or not. If we agree to disagree, fine, but don't get ugly with me. I'm way too old to put up with bullshit. That's how I am.
Well, I saw this poll on LinkedIn today. This poll that said, "Are smartphones a good thing or a bad thing? Would the world be better with or without smartphones?" And by far, people voted that the world would be better without smartphones. That was interesting to me.
I think you can only throw that a grain of salt. You know, polls are what they are, even politics, any of the polls. But hell no, we're way better off with cell phones. In spite of
Yeah.
the fraud, in spite of the, hey, it ain't the cell phones, it's the parents, it's the government. And if you don't want porn on there or any of that, I guess take it off. But I don't know. No one can. There's so much money involved. This is out of my hands. I love living in Wyoming. I don't like having neighbors. I'm a recluse because I don't agree with this country. My Democrat friend has asked me for years, the last 15 years, because we have talked over the years. And anyway, he say, Kevin, when's the war going to start? He knows I'm Republican. I go, well, it's brewing. And I was right. I go, it's going to happen. Uh, I don't doubt, Max, that you know, uh, like Jewish, kids, they got, everyone had to sign up automatically for the draft or whatever, but we don't want to see that. Our
Yeah,
country,
nobody wants to involuntarily go to war.
I know, and the division in this country is unreal, and there's no shame, and that's what there's no shame if you talk about someone getting married and stuff. No, well, yeah, because they have, that's the right thing to do, you know, but most people though, they don't, and to murder somebody is no shame.
No,
That's
that's crazy.
the ultimate thing, man, and it's so sad. And like I said, I'm already really underground. I don't think anyone want to come over here, but you know what? I got a hell of a view of the streets and the railroad and all of them right here. I'm in a good location. I'm on a
I
hill.
got a good view of the street too. It's raining like crazy over here right now. It's raining cats and dogs.
I love that. Nice, nice.
So you just kind of you like to sit there and listen to your tunes and just chill and look out the window and see the cars and the railroad and all that stuff.
And you know what? Looking at the trains and I time them. They come in for years. I've been here almost. I'm going on 40 years in this location. It's like, but I know the train times. I'm really close. Yeah, you wonder, why did I wake up at 4 in the morning? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a train. Then I just get up. I got to go, be at work by 5 anyway if I'm on day shift. But yeah, yeah. And that look, though, it shows you how good our economy is. And, when they're busy, and I look, China, all the boxcar, everything they got and the names on them, it's inspiring. I like it. I don't need to go to Denver. I don't need to go to the city. What do I got to go? I can order everything. Walmart. Oh
Yeah,
well.
Walmart. Hell yeah. Shout out Walmart.
Amazon. Do I need to go in Walmart? No, I don't. They'll deliver it. I could order it online. There's no Walmart here, but just saying. Amazon. I love Amazon. Oh, I love Amazon. When you
Yeah,
live
I
in
love
a
Amazon too, except Jeff Bezos. I don't like everything about Bezos. I don't know.
well, you don't know, and you got fake news. I don't
Yeah.
even know what you don't need to know about Jeff. As long as Amazon is treating you right, you don't need to know. And that's the problem in what I see with especially young people. They judge and they don't even know, and that's what they get fed from Liberty Media. They call them anyway. CNN, Fox, MSN now it's called, I think, or some stupid shit. They're all worthless, but they're all dividing the country is what they're doing. You ever figure out? I don't mind
Debbie
going.
says she loves the color of the wall behind you.
Who said that?
Debbie Nogle. She's awesome. We
Wow.
talked about her in the pregame show. We talked a little bit about her, about roasting her. That
Okay.
she's got her fake t-shirts on, like right there, that she's got the black one on, but it's not really black, it's red, like mine right here, it's red. So
I
she
can't see
changed
her.
the color using AI.
Oh, I can't see her. Okay.
Uh,
Well, what's her first name?
DEBI.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Well, bless your heart, Debbie. Thank you. My Filipina partner. She's tropical, so she picked out these colors. She loves to paint things, and I've been very lucky about that.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
I was
Yeah.
wondering where that came from, because that's a
Yeah.
good job. Like, that
Yeah.
painting is very good.
Oh, and she got especially when she's in her 30s, energy, and she's painting her ass all over the place. I loved it.
Somebody said that they're gonna try to match you every time you take a hit of your pipe. They're gonna try to match you, and so right now they said that they've imbibed a lot of medicine.
I love it. Wait a minute.
Shout out to Jay.
I got to go switch pipes. Excuse me for a minute. This is actually tobacco.
Oh, it's not medicine. Oh, okay.
No, but I might have to leave the room for a minute.
Well, we only have 23 minutes left, so you don't have to worry about leaving the room for that.
Oh,
So
I'll survive. Thank you, boss.
you'll survive. You're welcome.
I'll be fine.
So what can you tell people about living in Virginia Beach?
Those bloodsuckers reminds me of my ex-wife. That's what Virginia the whole state. No, they went way blue.
Yeah,
they're
crazy.
The latest governor. Oh yeah, and no, it's miserable over there. I went back. Max, did you ever go there when Mom was there? Did you?
Yeah. I went lots of times.
Okay, but and then the last time I went, holy cow! Just I couldn't even recognize the place. The rows and buildings and apartments and houses, and it ain't nothing like what when I grew up. So I have no interest in that place. And actually, Texas kind of sucks too.
Wow, everything sucks, I guess.
Wyoming
is great. Yeah.
You don't want to get me started.
You wanna, but I thought that you told me multiple times that you're thinking about moving to Mustang Island or South Padre. Those are in Texas.
I'm gonna say that's where the adventure is, and maybe a little old fashioned. I bet they're woke too, though. I haven't been there, and I don't like woke. I think that it ruins everything. So,
yeah.
Honestly, and then if I would love to go there. From what I remember, 15 years ago, I took my partner there twice, and I think my ex might have went a time or two even. Yeah, I kind of know the place. Port Aransas, that was, you got a place to stay and you just walk downtown and it was quaint. Music was playing. It was everything that, you could dream like that and have a beer or two and wine or whatever you want, and some food, and the music's playing all the time. And the beach and the waves are rolling up, and and the fishing is excellent. So it's a retirement place. I will consider that. But
yeah, you should do it. Tell us about your grandbabies and buying a car for the oldest one. Like that's a pretty sweet thing that you did.
Oh, you don't want to even get. We don't have time.
Oh, but you did. At least that was nice that you did it. Yeah, I agree.
It's like you got some kind of telepathy with me. It could be, you know, and it just happened today. Isn't that fascinating? You would ask that question. And
Oh, a
when
new update happened today. Oh
it
gosh.
is unreal, and it's just happened today. It's
Oh,
like
it's called
you
family
somehow
drama.
you. How did that? You were reading my mind, man.
I really was. I was trying to read your mind of a good segue because I knew you wanted to segue off of Texas. So I was like, what's something that you're proud of doing? But then you're not happy with the result right now. But like, I think it'll move in the right direction. Like that's my belief is it's going to move in the right direction. Tell us something about what's moving in the right direction in your life.
Only me. You
Yeah,
know, I have to. You know, I have to keep my sanity. Only me, and don't listen to nobody else.
yeah.
That's pretty much the truth. I'm not being paranoid. I'm just telling you. You know, I got a couple close friends, but they even switch. You know, it's like a light switch. It's on and off, whether you like them or not, because they can say some strange shit. But you got to realize, you know, my friends are like they're getting old up there and the long in the tooth, and cuckoo.
Yeah. Shelly said, Shelly Lojack, who is a longtime viewer, said Uncle Kevin is a natural co-host, 100. So, and that means like 100%. So
I
she's
can't
just
believe
saying
it.
like she's being real.
What's their first name?
Shelly.
Shelly. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. I don't even know that. Wait, no, wait a minute. That's an overused term. See, no, I don't know you. I don't love you, but you're great.
Yeah. She is
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
I love
you're
Shelly,
great.
because I know Shelly.
Oh,
I've known Shelly for a while. I'm a big fan of Shelly Lojuck. She
oh,
even
man.
likes it when I sing. She even says, "Oh, Max, will you sing me a song?" And I'm like, "I think I got one in me, just one."
I think that girl's in love with you, bro.
Well, there's a
Ah,
lot of ladies in
uh-huh.
love with me, so
Yeah, well, hell, you're batting 1,000.
I am batting 1,000.
You and
So
Trump.
tell us about like just something that people can do to better their lives.
Me, number one. I don't have nothing else to do, and I will help you to better your life. Anyone, male, female, even a monkey.
Yeah.
I believe it. You know what? And that's the bottom line. Is not no. There's no way. I'm no way. I'm bragging about myself. But every counselor I've ever had are ex drug addicts. So you know, I consider them fake. Actually, I got more experience than anybody else. If you want to be happy in life, what to do, and what not to do.
Yeah.
And
Uncle Kevin can tell you
I
both
didn't get
ends
a
for real.
doctorate. Well, I didn't get a doctorate in it, but I'm not being bashful about it because look, we're all mortal, and I ain't gonna live forever. And what I love about old people is they can mentor you and just accept it. They might say some really stuff, stupid stuff. We should be recording, all of it. We probably are, but some of us. But I respect old timers a lot. I'm still. I got old timers as friends. So I'm not that old yet, but But what would I, say? What was your question again?
What would you do to tell people to bet how they could better their lives?
Well, it's just faith,
Yeah.
and trust, trust will ruin relationships, and we're all here on this earth to have relationships, and we do it, and all of us do it, and it can hurt the heart so badly if we only be patient with each other and have trust. It
Yeah.
ruined. I stayed together with someone 27 years, and it was always that in the elephant in the room, and you can't be happy that way.
Yeah. What advice would you give to your grandbabies about if they somehow stumbled upon this? What advice would you give to them?
You mean my kids?
No, your grandbabies, your
Uh,
grandkids.
like Asa? Uh,
Yeah, Asa and Owen.
that you know what? It's a conundrum. Parents aren't doing their jobs. What happened? It ain't their fault. It is technology and a genuine sit down with kids and dinner table. You name it. The old, it meant a lot back in the day. People don't talk anymore. And I watch it all the time with my partner, and she's headed up the stairs. I asked her today. It's so funny you mentioned that, but her face is in her phone. I go, how did you not fall down the stairs? I'm just joking with her. Coming up here with your face in that fucking phone. I'm laughing at her. That's just a good joke to start off a good day. She treated me really right, Max.
Yeah.
I love her for a lot of reasons, man, and I'm very grateful. And that's what I like to see out of people today. The technology, so lucky, and learn how to love again. And forget the fake stuff. Learn that. Forget AI is going to fuck us up. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird, man. I don't know. That's scary shit.
Yeah. And so this is a world where, where Asa and Owen are going to be, they're going to become men in this world and they're going to be leaders, they're going to become, family men, in my opinion. And, they're, they're going to try great things, but there's a lot of impediments, right? So like, how do they overcome those problems, How do they overcome the impediments?
Well, on their advice of their superiors, if you I already asked Tyler. I go, are you, and I know he says, yeah, the recruiters they started when I was a sophomore, so I'm sure the same with Owen. But it don't hurt them. They could go in the military, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, odds are, look at the military has changed, man. They're not at risk like they used to be. We got drones, we got fucking missiles. You kidding me? Uh, I think it'd be a great job, a great lesson for them to learn how to discipline, discipline and uh, taking orders. This is a good shot. Just 2 years, do it.
Yeah.
And every employer loves a veteran. Every store out there does respect veterans. I never lie to them. They'll ask me all the time. I go, no, I'm not a veteran. But can I get that senior discount now? Yeah, man. It's life is these little ladders, and they need to climb them. I always wish I went in the military, to tell you the truth. That was back in Vietnam. I was watching the black and white TV and those guys in war. I wanted to be over there. It was different back then. I wasn't a protester. Let's go get them. We're in the right place right now, Max. Did I lose you?
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, I heard some warbling in the background.
There's some warbling.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. No one wants to join us for the podcast?
No, they're joining us. They're just in the chat.
No one's talking. You got any
No,
questions?
they're talking. Shelly said Uncle Kevin love goals. And Debbie said done right, a LinkedIn Live, which this is between two people is just a convo like anything else. If the chemistry is there, it will go great. This live is lit. So she's saying it's great. Laura actually left for a little bit and then said that she had fear of missing out and she wanted to see the
Oh,
rest of it. She wanted to see the ending.
well, isn't that great? Hey, hi there out there. Wow, I am so impressed. Thank you. No kidding. That's wonderful. And
Yeah.
if we got to, if that's the day and age we live in, I feel like I'm in the same room, with you guys. It's cool as hell.
Yeah, we got a little less than 10 minutes left in this show. I want to thank you guys for being here. You guys make this show this show. This show is the Chit Chat Show where the chat decides where we go.
All
So
right.
that is this is Uncle Kevin and he is in Wheatland, Wyoming. That
Oh
is the
my
middle
God.
of nowhere in the middle of nowhere.
Off
There's
the
wait,
grid.
how many stoplights are there in Wheatland? Like not too
Two.
many. Two.
Two.
Two stoplights in all of the Wheatland. And then how many fast food restaurants are there? It's like there's Subway and Pizza Hut or something, right?
That's it. Two
Yeah.
Taco John's closed and also Burger King. So
Yeah,
they
so there
couldn't
used to
afford.
be
Well,
four.
Max, it's capitalism, but the guy was out. I think the Burger King guy, he was out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska. But I heard, and then every 10 years you have to spend about 70 grand on your franchise and upgrade it. And anyhow, whole remodel, and it was all on the paper. So, he says I can't do it. It wasn't making enough money. And that's just the way it goes, man. This town, the last I heard, the hospital might be closing, so that's going to be bad.
That's gonna be real bad.
Yeah,
Especially if you keep living with the gas pedal pressed in or in any direction, like we don't want to see you in the hospital again, Uncle Kevin. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying
yeah.
on that.
Well, thank you. And
We care about your health.
well, I understand that, but it's all up to me.
Yeah, it's all up to you. Yeah. Your health is your
Don't
health,
don't
man.
don't ever, in
No,
my
it's you.
opinion, I love the fact you love meat, but don't ever bring it like make me feel guilty that I'm such a
I'm not making you feel guilty.
right. We keep it that way. We're all
No. I live life with the gas pedal pressed a little bit. So come on,
oh,
like that's okay.
I know, Max. I wouldn't be on here with you if I didn't know that.
Okay, good. I thought you thought that I was dissing you. I wasn't dissing you.
No. But I just want to, because it's a long story. We don't have time. It's a
Yeah.
long story. I've had people claim they saved my life when they didn't. So
Oh
just
gosh.
leave it at that. I mean, it's like a soap opera. In the 18 years. Let's see. Let's just say my entire life has been a soap opera.
That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, Lori asked, is there a Minert in Wheatland? Mini Mart.
No, years ago, but they no, not
No,
anymore.
what there was.
But we got a Maverick teller.
I told her they got Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got 6 minutes left, guys. If you got any questions, put them in the chat and we'll answer any of your questions. We want to thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. Today, I want to thank one person in particular, like I always do. I want to thank Jay Bossert and for coming up with all those questions and for being here, for being a long-standing member of the community. So big props to Jay.
Hey, thanks, Jay. I know I'm a
Um,
newcomer, but thanks, man.
yeah.
Yeah. And I know it ain't an easy job, Max. So I don't know. You need a third wheel, like I said, like Ed McMahon. But all the people that the 20 that might have hooked up, uh, hi, and have a great evening. That's all I
Yeah.
got to say. Yeah, I
You
mean,
guys are awesome.
I know life is what it is, and I hope you're doing good. Tomorrow's Friday. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Shelly Lojuk asked, is Uncle Kevin a thrill seeker?
Well, no, I'm too old to be a thriller.
Yeah, that's what I said. In your younger days, you were.
Yeah, I was. No,
I
I was.
answered for you in the chat.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. That's what's nice. You know, you're somebody, Max, I trust so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. This is unworldly for me, man. I am in so. And make sure I get a copy of this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool as hell.
Yeah. So you've got to start thinking about your closing thoughts. That's where you give about a minute or so, maybe a minute and a half of
Truthfully,
closing
I don't
thoughts.
want. All right, I don't want division. I want people to please come together. You remember the Beatles song "Come Together"?
Come
And,
together
yeah, and I love
right now.
and John
Oh,
Lennon.
for me.
Oh yeah, and that was such a great song. We need it so badly now. The division in this country. I just want everybody happy, and somehow let's come together.
Okay, speaking of coming together, I'm going to ask you right here, right now, who's your favorite liberal or libertarian or any other party than your own party? You could even say Green Party. I know you voted Green back in the day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
Well, you used to say that you did. So
I
you
worked for a
didn't.
coal fucking plant. You didn't even know you were in diapers. What do you know?
Whatever, man. Whatever. But who's your favorite liberal, though?
I don't have a favorite.
Oh, wow. So how are we going to come together if you won't name your
You know what
favorite?
they got? I don't even know why you said liberal, because they got Republican and they got Democrat and the same thing. I mean, Democrats and lefties. There ain't no fence riders no more. Like if you want to talk about a fence rider back in the 70s, yeah, you had Carl, whatever his name was, Sabin or something like that. Everyone's getting ripped off. He was a liberal, so you're actually. That's why you need to do your homework before you vote, Max.
Okay, I'm going to say who my favorite is. I'm going to say my favorite is Shella Fabian. That's my favorite liberal right there. Shout out to Shella.
She's a lefty.
Yeah, lefty, whatever.
She's a Nazi.
Oh my God.
She is. I'm not kidding you. Her and Ron drank the Kool-Aid, so
yeah,
they did.
Come together. Yeah, they liked me seeing come together. Maybe my next trip is to Wyoming to visit Uncle Kevin, says Shelly. Shelly wants to come visit you, Uncle Kevin.
How old is she?
Like, I don't know. I'm not going to say. I don't say how old a woman is.
Well, ask her.
No.
Why, you chicken shit? Ask her. Ask her. Why can't I chat with her? Put her on.
Put her on. Okay. She's got like a few kiddos, so I think she's like definitely younger than you. I know that. So
I'm going to guess mid-30s.
Yeah, mid-30s is about right.
But I shouldn't have to be sitting here guessing.
I don't know.
Put her online. Is that allowed or what? You can't run your own damn show over there, Max?
Can't run my own dang show.
Put her
She
on the
looks
damn
like she's in her
line.
30s. From her picture, she looks like she's in her 30s.
Well, show me. What is that? A secret? You get that figured out, brother. This is going to be a dynamite show, and I'm going to help you make it dynamite. You want me to sing?
Yeah, sing.
No. Thanks anyway. No, I don't have any talent.
There.
I do.
So she's about probably 30.
Where?
On the screen.
Oh, I see me. I see you.
There you go.
Wait a minute, right here, maybe.
Shout out to Shelly. Shelly Lowe.
Shout out, Shelly. How are you?
We need to put Shelly on blast. She's got 966 followers. She needs to have 1,000 by tomorrow.
Oh, no kidding. Well, wait, let me hit the follow button. There's one.
Yeah. Do you have LinkedIn? You don't have LinkedIn, Uncle Kevin.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wait,
But
let me
I'm
add
looking
you.
at the screen now. I don't see.
No, you don't. I'm looking you up right now. You don't have LinkedIn.
I don't want to have to come over there and kick your ass.
Bro, like I would love to see you try.
Oh yeah. I suppose you got a black belt too. Your daddy had one.
Yeah.
Let me see this girl again. Now I lost
No,
it.
you already did. You already did.
All right. Well, hey, girl. That's all I got. But hey, this is a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We gotta do the closing thoughts now. So what's your 1 to 2 minutes closing thoughts?
Well, closing thoughts is if my nephew didn't have so many brain farts, it would have been a hell of a show. I got to get that straightened out.
Yeah, it was my fault. We need to get you a microphone, Uncle Kevin. They're cheap now.
I know. I don't know how to do that shit, but yeah, let me know. I got a pretty good laptop, so I'm sure it's got a hookup for that. Yeah.
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 All right. So did you do your closing thoughts? What do you got?
Just everyone, stay the course. I love that saying, stay the course. And gas prices are high. We're gonna get over it. It's a hump, and I don't understand it. That we should, if we got so much oil and gas, why are we paying? What we're paying. The frustration is there with the whole country. But don't kill each other. Don't kill each other over it.
Be nice to each other. Be positive. Yeah.
Yeah, let's stick together. The devices, we don't need to divide ourselves and get into a civil war. It can get serious, and you got sleeper cells out there, Hamas and whomever. They're in the United States, so we have to protect our families and be smart. I think everybody should could still carry. Is my opinion.
Yeah.
No.
All right, now it's my turn for my closing thoughts. Like I said, big shout out to Jay for being here. Big shout out to everybody who was chit-chatting. We got over 200 comments today, which is awesome. Over 200 comments on the debut show is incredible. That's hard to do, especially on a Thursday. Thursday's, not the most active spot, but like everybody was pretty active, and the comments were great. Uncle Kevin was great co-host. We got a lot of people here, including Laura, that just said congrats on the first Chit Chat Show, Uncle Kevin, and a true pleasure, says Lori. Uncle Kevin's a rock star. Max and Uncle Kevin have my back. Shelly's super happy. So they really liked it. Kevin is the dude, says Josh, who you saw yesterday. He said you're the dude. So that's quite a compliment from a satirist. But I want to thank everybody for being here, and we will see you guys next time on the Chit Chat Show, where the chat decides where we go.
Thank you, guys. I love you.